What's up, YouTube? So right now I'm with Justin in the Congo and Ray in the back.
Sir.
If y'all haven't seen Ray's last short, then we're gonna pause right here and let y'all go see that real quick.
Y'all wanna go watch that, trust me.
A few moments later.
Alright, by now you should have watched it and you know what's going on. Go ahead, Ray. Explain
So
to us what
basically,
happened.
like a week after we posted that video, y'all could probably remember where I said I'll probably build it when it blows up or something. Well, it kind of blew up. Like, literally a week after we posted that video. So I made
damn it.
It was meant to be.
This nigga just ruined the whole thing. It was
What?
meant to
What you
be.
mean?
Nigga, it was meant to be.
So basically,
Wait, I just peed. What you mean it was meant to be, nigga?
The video was meant to
Damn.
this gonna be some crazy ass
Yeah.
editing too on this part.
be. What?
Yo, pay attention to the road, bro. You driving.
So basically, I recorded the whole entire process of taking the engine out, painting the engine bay. Here's a video of the whole process that I went through to get the car to where it is now. It's still not 100% done, but we'll get there eventually. Bro, I just see Justin looking at me through the fucking rearview mirror.
Like a week after that video, I was doing a pull. The motor decided to go bye-bye, and now, as you can see, this is my engine bay. I will be stripping everything down, painting the bay, just making it look all nice. Right now, I'm in the process of taking the brake booster off, just to get a whole lot of stuff out of the way. Alright, so quick update, guys. Took the brake booster off, the clutch master, moved these brake lines out of the way, took the mounts off the chassis. Now I'm gonna blow all the dust off of it, go wash it real quick, and then start sanding the whole thing. I did paint the bumper, as you see here. I forgot I had the brake booster line off, so when I went to press the brake yesterday, the freaking wall stopped me instead of the brake. Then here, I accidentally cut off the bracket that goes on the radiator support to hold the bumper, so I gotta weld that back together. I also gotta see how I can fix this. I was thinking about cutting this off right here and having someone weld me a plate there, but I was also talking to someone else to weld me the plates that go on here and here, so I can shave all that stuff down. Then I have to make a plate for down there because the grommeter back order for that and that. So I have to make a plate there, make a plate on that hole. I'll probably leave that one exposed, put a little grommet there. I'm still thinking about the brake booster delete kit. I don't know if I should do it yet or not. People are telling me that the brakes hit really, really hard when you do it, so I don't know yet. But I will be doing a new master, maybe a new brake master also, just freshen some things up in the bay. Besides that, this is what it is right now. You see this is cut, it's for my radiator to fit, because the way my downpipe is kind of, it touches the radiator, so I gotta cut that. But yeah, right now, as you can see also the inside, I relocated the fuse box to right here. So I relocated the fuse box yesterday just to clean up this side over here for the catch can setup that I'm gonna go with. So I relocated the fuse box inside the cabin. It's not too hard. And I also relocated the headlight harnesses through the fender under the intercooler, like on the radiator support, and up this way too. If you see here, I tucked it into here. I gotta fix that hole right there, or that slit that I did. But what I have exposed is the one for the engine harness, for the brake, like reservoir thing. And then this one is up here for the windshield wiper motor. But yeah. Alright, so quick update, guys. Started sanding this side down. You see, taking down all these red spots here, just grinding them all the way down to bare metal so I can put primer over them. Taped off the fuel lines, harness. I don't really care about the brake lines getting paint on them because I just don't care. Just gotta finish that little corner right there. I'll start over here on this side. Guys, just got the bay washed off. As you see, everything's sanded down. Gonna start primary soon. Alright guys, so no lie, it's been about a week since I primered the bay. Haven't had much time to do much, but today I got some free time, so I went ahead and sanded down all the primer. As you can see, we're in the paint booth here at my job. I'm gonna probably set up the phone to do a time lapse. The color is, it's like it's dark, or yeah, I don't know if you can see it here. It's like gray, like a dark gray. I don't know. Here's the engine bay freshly painted, just waiting on the clear to dry. Look at that. Oh my god, that looks so beautiful. It's not the best, to be honest. Like, I still got this shit. I never fixed that. I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't care. Besides that, look at that. This looks so mean. A little bit of a cheapness goes a long way. But yeah, man, next thing y'all probably see would be me throwing the motor in here. I'm waiting on a few parts. I bought new intercooler piping, I bought new clutch, I bought a lot of stuff. But yeah, very happy how it turned out. It's really good. Alright guys, it's been a pretty long time since I recorded last. But let me move this real quick. As you can see here, the engine is finally in the car. A little update, I did the bungs for the catch can. Catching is here. Right now I'm doing the intercooler piping all over again, but this is all just oil because it had no valve cover while I turned it on. Same turbo, same wastegate. I was running a different blow off valve this time, I don't know, just clean things up. Alright y'all, so I didn't do much today, just cut and mocked up all the intercooler piping. Just got to get it all welded up now, except for this side. I have a 90 that goes here, but I need another 90 that goes on the turbo to match it up with this one. Put the exhaust back on. I did a valve adjustment today. Haven't put these on yet because I need a valve cover gasket. But yeah, besides that, it's coming along pretty well. I don't think I showed it, but after relocating the fuse box, the radiator fan and the pump weren't turning on with the key. Like, I would have the key on run and nothing will run, so I ended up putting the fuel pump right here. You could probably hear it pumping back there. There's a mess. Look at the mess in this car. A mess everywhere. And I ended up putting the fans on this one I still have to do the wire for, you see that nut right there? That one, which is the power. I had to send, I have like a temporary line wire, I don't know why I keep saying line, to that. And it comes out of there, right there. It's probably dangerous, but it will. And it goes straight into the fuse box. For right now, just so I can turn the car on and not have to push it in and out. But yeah, so far, I got a lot done, to be honest. I've just been staying here late, as you can see. 10:13. I'm the only one here. Just gotta do a few more things, like get the hose clamps for the coolant lines. And yesterday I bled the clutch and the brakes also. That's how I got it to move yesterday. I'll insert the clip of the car first drive. Sounds like it's cammed out, but it's just the tune that's all off. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up right here, right now. About to drive the car out, head home. I was thinking about painting the car a different color, but after talking with John and a few other people, the blue is kind of popular right now, I guess. But all the videos I've posted online, everybody likes the blue, so I don't really want to change the color. And you know, I don't know. I don't want to change the color. I like the blue. Blue's nice. Blue with the gray engine bay, it's fire. I just got done putting all the interior pieces back in, and now I have this right here. So now this is the fuel pump and the fans, because these two, after I did the tug harness, those didn't work for some reason after I turned the key to the ignition. So I did the valve cover gasket so it could stop leaking, obviously because I didn't have one last time on startup. Amazon had lost mine, so I had to order a new one. Once I get all the piping welded, I'll drive it around for about a month or so, just so I can break the new clutch in. Make sure everything is just solid, because I don't want to obviously run into issues on the dyno all the way in Orlando. That's kind of far. But yeah, man, it's been a long video that I've been recording here and there, you know. It's all the process that I've been through. I like the way everything turned out though. I don't know how good this recording, but yeah, it's basically the rest of my video right here, guys. It's 8:40 right now. I'm about to just push the car out, or drive it out now, like I drive it out. The next video you guys probably see from this car would be on the dyno maybe a month from now, I gotta say. I am getting a new job, so I have to basically get all settled in and shit like that. But yeah, dyno day coming soon. Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You know, it goes, one like, one comment goes a long way. You know, we really appreciate everything you guys do. And yeah, man, basically, this is it right here. This is my Civic. Streets are coming for you soon.